Hey scholars, so today I am here with you to do Module 5, Lesson 6, Fluency and Application Problem. For fluency, we will be doing 2 sprints, so you'll actually need a pencil and paper. I'll go ahead and give you a few seconds to gather those materials. All right, so now let's go ahead and jump into our sprint. Let me share my screen. And here we go. So our sprint for today is actually over subtraction. So keep that in mind as you complete your sprint. You will have 1 minute and 30 seconds. On your mark, get ready, and go. 1 more minute. Almost there, 30 seconds. All right, time is up, scholars. So now let's go ahead and we are going to look at our answers for this sprint. We're going to start with number 1 and then we are going to work our way down. First, let me go ahead and grab my answers. All right, scholars. So number 1 is 5, 4, 3, 9, 8, 7, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 6, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 3, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so I want you to write down the number you stopped on, and we are going to complete part B of our sprint. And remember, you want to do better than yourself. And this one will also be another subtraction sprint. Let me go ahead and get my timer ready. Are you ready? Set, go. Here's part B. You have 1 more minute. 30 seconds, almost finished. All right, time is up. Let's go ahead and go over our answers for this one, starting with number one, which is 4, 3, 2, 9, 8, 7, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 2, 6, 3, 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 7, 9. Excuse me, it's 7. All right, so now we are finished with fluency. Did you beat your last score? If so, great job. Give yourself some shine. And we are going to move on to our application problem. All right, scholars, so here is our application problem for today. It says, Annie lined up 4 yellow cubes in a row. Fran lined up 7 blue cubes in a row. Who has fewer cubes? How many fewer cubes does she have? So we have been working with our cube strategy, and I would like to use that one again for this application problem. So I am going to go ahead and write it down here to help me remember to do each step. Now, can you remind me, what is our first step in cubes? Circle key numbers and labels. So I know one key number and label will be for yellow. What do you think my other one will be? I have 7 blue cubes, but who has 7 blue cubes? Fran has 7 blue cubes. I want to be sure I circle the name Fran and draw an arrow to 7 blue so I can remember what color and how many Fran has. So who has 4 yellow cubes? Emmy. So let me make sure I circle Emmy as well and draw an arrow to 4 yellow cubes. So I did the first step. Now I need to do my second step. What's my next step? I need to underline my question. And what's my question in my word problem? We actually have 2. So we have the question, who has fewer cubes? And we also have the question, how many fewer cubes does she have? Did you catch that one? All right, so let's go ahead and underline that one. And now for B. What's my step for B in my cube strategy? I need to box my keywords so I know what operation I'm going to do. Am I going to add or am I going to subtract? I'm going to go ahead and give you a few seconds for you to find the key word in our word problem that will help us answer if we're going to add or subtract. Do you have a word or words? So I think the word that will really help me is fewer. So I am going to box fewer. And the word fewer lets me know that I'm going to do subtraction. So let me, okay, so flip on, but let me be sure I write my subtraction sign and I'm going to circle it. So I can always refer back to that. Because for this one, the word fewer also lets me know that I'm going to compare my two number of cubes that each girl has. So now that I did the B in cubes, I'm going to check that off. And now I need to evaluate. I need to ask myself, what do I know in my work problem that will help me find my answer? So I know my labels. I know the question I need to answer. I also know that I am going to subtract. So I'm going to visualize what I'm going to do in my head. All right, let me go ahead, check off E because I thought about what I already know in my word problem. And now all we need to do is solve. So for us to solve, I actually want you guys to solve this one on your own. And then we're going to come back and we're going to look at our answers together. So you can go ahead and pause this video until you finish solving. Welcome back, scholars. I hope that you had enough time to solve our problem. So let's go ahead and compare our answers. Okay, so on my screen right now, I have my picture. And remember, I knew there was Emmy, and Emmy had 4 yellow cubes, so that's why I wrote 4Y right here, just have to remember. And I know that we also had Fran. Fran had 7 blue cubes. So I have my 7 cubes here, and I wrote 7B for 7 blue. And then I also have E over here for Emmy, F for Fran. How does your picture look? Seems really close to mine. So now, what number sentence did you come up with? Well, I remember that when I saw the word fewer, I wrote the minus sign that helped me remember that I'm going to write a subtraction sentence. So if I have a subtraction sentence, what did you write again? Okay, I wrote 7 minus 4 equals 3. And then we have to answer our questions. So we have 2 questions. We have to answer who has fewer cubes and how many fewer cubes does she have. Let's break this one down. By looking at our picture, who has the least amount of cubes? So Amy has 4 and Fran has 7. And I know that 4 is less than 7. So Amy has the least amount of cubes. So that can help me answer my first question. So I can have Amy. Now I have to answer how many fewer cubes does she have? What do you think? That sounds like an interesting answer. So what I did to help me solve that question was I went back to my number sentence and I was like, well, I have 7 minus 4 and I know that that is 3. But I also checked my work by looking at my picture. So I see that both girls have 4. I know Fran has 7, but she has 3 more than Emmy. So I know that Emmy has 3 fewer cubes than Fran. I just answered my 2 questions. So let's go ahead and put that in a sentence here at the bottom. The sentence I came up with is that the sentence I came up with, Emmy has 3 fewer cubes. And I made sure I boxed my 3 so that I know that that is my answer. So now that we have solved our problem, we can go back up here to the top and check off the S because we solved our problem. And we just completed the application problem. So Ms. Schneider, she will help you with the rest of our lesson. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.